So what's up, YouTube? I'm back with another video finally, and today I'm going to be doing a story time on my labor, the day I went into labor.
Feeling good, like I should. When in dark, walk around the neighborhood. Feeling blessed, never stressed. Got that sunshine on my Sunday best. Hey, every day can be a better day despite the...
Okay, I'm gonna start with the day before I actually went into labor, like what I was doing the day to induce the labor. So I'm gonna say March 24th. That's the day before I went into labor. That day I was pretty much doing a lot. Like I was going above and beyond because my doctor's appointment was the day before that. And when I went to my doctor's appointment, by the way, I was 38 weeks. So I was 38 weeks pregnant when I delivered. But I went in for my 38-week checkup. And my doctor basically told me, he was like, I was dilated 2 centimeters, meaning I could give birth the next day. And I was like,
boy, if you don't get...
You capping, like... I wasn't trying to hear it. I was like, he was lying. I thought he was lying because I was like, whew, I'm not ready for this. That was March 23rd, the day that I went into the doctor, and he basically told me I could go into labor like the next day. So the next day, I just was doing everything, okay? I got up that morning and I walked around my apartment complex twice. Or 3 times. I don't know. I think it was 3 times. It was either twice or 3 times. And then, like, another time during the day, I want to say it was still in the morning or going into the afternoon. Like, I walked up and down the stairs, like, 3 times. No, I just lied. It was more than 3 times. It was way more than 3 times. It was at least 10 times, I think, because my mama made me walk a few more. So it was like, yeah. So after I did the stairs, I like came in the house, and then I think I started dancing. Like I just had the energy to dance. So guess what I did? I danced. Yeah. But I started dancing, and I'll show you the video. Like I'll put the video right here of a TikTok I did that day, and I love that TikTok. But yeah, it'll be right here. And so, after I finished dancing, it was pretty much midday when I finished dancing. So I just decided to like chill the rest of the day. So that's what I did. I chilled the rest of the day. So then around 10 or 11ish, like I think it was 10. I want to say 10. Between 10 and 11ish, I decided to take a shower because I was like, if I do go into labor, you know, a girl don't want to be musty, I don't want to be stanky or nothing. So it was like, yeah. So I decided to take a shower, and that's what I did. I got in the tub, and then I put a dress on because I did not feel like having pants and underwear and all the other extra. No, I put a dress on. So I put a dress on, and I laid down. So when I laid down, I want to say, like 30 minutes later, I was like getting contractions, but like I didn't believe it was like the real thing because I have been getting like contractions or Braxton Hicks for like a while. So I was like, I didn't know like if it was time or not. So like I kind of waited, like I waited a whole hour. I waited an hour to like see if it was actually contractions or time, like it was time. And when I say that was hitting, they were hitting. Like, baby, I was in pain, okay? I was, like, you know that little scale you go to, like, when you go to the doctor, that little scale that they be having, where they be like, how much is your pain from 1 to 10? Baby, my stuff was off the charts. Like, they didn't even have a chart for the pain level I was on. So, yeah, my mother called the ambulance because it was time. He was coming. I was ready to, you know, get that baby out of me. So my mother called the doctor, and like she told me, I need the ambulance because how them contractions hitting more. It was like it's like when you know you finna deliver, or like you know you actually finna go into labor. It's like you feel the contractions more, and it's like they hit harder. It's like, yeah, I know you finna deliver. Yeah, I'm coming for you, and it's like, dang, give me time to breathe. Like, you just in constant pain, like, the whole time. And you can't do nothing about it. Like, Jesus. But yeah, so the ambulance came, and there was like, they had to check and see if something was open. I can't remember, but I had to lay back. Imagine contractions while you're trying, like, I was like, I wasn't trying to lay back for nothing. I was not trying to lay back for nothing. I promise you, I was not trying to lay back. So it's like, I was like, I can't do that. I was crying. I was crying. I was.
All around me are familiar faces.
I was done. I ain't even got to the hospital yet, and I'm already crying.
Pussy.
So yeah, they checked, and then they said it wasn't open, and they was like, that's a good thing, meaning the baby, like, I got time to deliver. So we get on the ambulance. Well, I get on the ambulance, and like the doctor is talking to me and stuff, and like they asking me questions, and they trying to make sure like I'm okay and the baby's okay.
And I don't deliver on the back of the ambulance because nobody wants to deliver a baby on the back of an ambulance. Yeah.
But yeah, so I did make it to the hospital. I made it to the hospital, and then I want to say when I got to the room, to where they checked me up, like they checked me in and stuff like that. Yeah, them contractions wasn't letting me do a thing, but I was feeling contractions the whole way to the hospital. Then when I got to the hospital, I was still feeling the contractions. It's like there's literally nothing they can do until you get into the delivery room. Like literally, you just go through it. So I went through it. So yeah, when I got there, I was only 3 centimeters dilated. Like, yeah, I was only 3 centimeters dilated when I got to the hospital. So that was like they couldn't put me in the room yet.
I wanted to break down.
I wanted to break down, and then when they have to check my cervix to make sure I was dilating still. So when they check my cervix, and I'm got contractions going on, and I'm just like on the bed, like they tell me to relax my legs, and I'm like, how, like what? So I'm going through, I'm pushing through the pain, and then they're gonna break the rails off the side of the hospital bed, but I'm pushing through. And then when they told me I was only 3 centimeters dilated, I had to wait.
Longest wait of my life.
I had to wait. Like, whew.
You serious?
So after I waited an hour or two, or 3, because it was like 12 when I went in, and then they came back at like 3 in the morning. So they came back at 3, and they checked my cervix again.
Boy, they told me I was 5 centimeters. I was ready to fuck that baby up.
I was ready to, whew, I was happy. I was so happy. I was still crying, but those were tears of joy, baby, because I was ready to just get this over with. So when they told me I was 5 centimeters and they was ready to take me to the delivery room, I was ready to roll, like. But yeah, so I got to the delivery room, and guess what? I still had to wait, because they was asking me the same questions over and over. And then I did get epidural. That's one thing I did do. I got epidural, and I had to wait till the person that did the epidural. I had to wait till that person came in. And like I've heard stories like where there was like it hurts like when you get the epidural. When honestly, like I'm being so serious. Honestly, it does not hurt that bad. Like yeah, you feel the, like when they put the needle in, you feel the needle going through, but like it doesn't. It's like a little sting. Like when they first put the needle in, it's like a little sting, and then you'll feel the needle going through your back. That's it. Like that's it, literally. It does not hurt that bad. So yeah, I got the epidural, and from like I think like after 30 minutes to an hour, it finally kicked in, and baby,
I was on cloud 9. Like, I was gone. Sleep gone.
like that epidural had me out of here. And I was happy because I was not feeling none of that pain. Like I couldn't move from my waist down. Like all that was numb. I couldn't move none of that. But baby, I wasn't feeling that pain. I was beyond happy, to be honest. So like I couldn't get that many videos because like my phone was dead and I didn't have my charger.
Bruh.
Like I was mad about that. But like after a few hours, like I was like I went to sleep and then I woke up again and constantly like kept going to sleep and waking back up. And it's this one picture I took when I woke up. I'm gonna show you. It should be. I'm gonna put it right there, cause baby, it looked like I was on some type of road. Like you can tell, I was just I was tired. I was ready to get it over with. I was But yeah, so like I don't know what time it was in the morning because I didn't have my phone on me or nothing. I don't know. But they did constantly come check my cervix to make sure like it wasn't time for me to push or anything. And I want to say they did that about 2 or 3 times. Oh, I forgot one thing. So when I was on the epidural, I couldn't use the bathroom on my own, and I didn't even know I had to pee. So what they do is the doctors have this little bag, like they have this little bag and this little tube. They stick up my down there, and I pee, and I was like, that is amazing. I was so amazed because I was peeing and I didn't even know I was peeing. And it was just coming out, and I was like,
Wow.
But that was just amazing to me. But yeah, back to the story. So I think the last time, like, well, I know the last time the doctor came in, he checked my cervix, and he didn't even look at me. He looked at the nurse. He looked at the doctor, and he was like, and I was like, I'm so confused. Because, baby, I didn't know what was going on. Like, and my mind is like,
Time to push. Back to the command. It's time to push.
I'm trying to get ready in my head. I wasn't scared, but I was scared at the same time. So it's like, it's time to push. So, like, I got ready, and he was like, because they needed me to push every time a contraction came, and I couldn't feel my contractions, meaning they had to tell me. So he was like, when this contraction come, I need you to push. And I was like, okay. I was just like, I didn't know what to do. I was just ready to get it over with. So that's what I did. I pushed, and like, since I was on the epidural, I want to say like, I didn't feel any pain, but I did feel a lot of pressure. So it's like trying to poop out your vagina, like. So like when I pushed, I literally felt all pressure down there, and it was like I had to push a certain way. Like I had to push with my butt down and like push, like really push. But once I got the hang of it, I want to say it didn't take that long. Like that's a good thing. It didn't take that long, but like I thought I was suffocating, baby, because when I was trying to push, like it's like I can feel the baby coming out, but at the same time it's like it kept stopping. So I was like, am I doing something wrong? And so I had to get into it, and then when I finally got the hang of how I had to push, like, because it is a certain way you have to push. So once I finally got into like the hang of actually pushing, I pushed that bad boy out. I was like, push that bad, ooh, that baby, ooh. That baby came out, and I was happy. It's like a huge relief. It's like you go for 2, Like that's how it feels. That's how my stomach literally felt. It's like they just took my whole stomach away, and it was just like I can breathe because it was like all that pressure from my stomach was gone, like was gone. So like I was laying there and I was like, hallelujah. Because I was still on the epidural, so I was still up there. But at the same time, I was so happy because it was over with. I did the hard part. So then here came another hard part. Because then after I pushed him out, like they had to push down on my stomach to make everything else come out. So the placenta came out and like a whole bunch of other stuff, and I was just like it hurted, but it didn't hurt. But I still felt it, like it still hurted though. So after they pushed all the stuff out of me, they finally gave me time to I could sit my legs down. I could try to relax and hold my child at the same time. And in those videos or in movies or something, how people get so emotional, like when they first see their child. I could not do that. I just couldn't. I was laying there, and when they first laid him on me, and I was like, that's my baby. That's my baby. I couldn't cry, I couldn't laugh. I barely could blink. I was so exhausted. I was so tired. I don't see how people have the strength to have all those emotions at once and it just flows. I was exhausted. I didn't even want to blink my eyes. I was beyond tired. So then when I finished everything, they finally brought him back to me. And I will post the video right there of when I was holding him. I was so happy. I was happy, very happy. And I mean, it was a fun experience, to be honest. Fun. But it was a learning experience. Yeah, that's the word. Learning. It was a very learning experience because my body did things I never knew my body could do. So yeah, that is my story time on the day I went into labor. Oh, his birthday is March 25th, 2020, baby. But yeah, that's my story time on how I went into labor. And yeah, I'm gonna post a few pictures and videos of the day after I had him and stuff. I'll put them right there. But yeah, here's my little bundle of joy. His name is Khalil, and he gets on my nerves sometimes, but I love him to death. He's asleep right now, but this is my baby. This is what I gave birth to, March 25th, 2020. But yeah, I'm going to start posting more videos because I know I haven't been as active, but it's been a lot going on, especially dealing with this one. But I'm gonna start being more active, try to get more videos out, do more vlogs and pranks, because I know y'all love pranks. But I'm gonna try to get into it a little more, even though I have this responsibility to do. This responsibility. And yeah, just stay tuned for my next video because it's coming soon. Like I said, I'm gonna be active, baby.
It's gonna get real active, as it should.
But comment, and subscribe, please, and thank you. And if you know somebody that's pregnant or that's delivering soon, could you please share this video to them, because I want them to know everything they can know before they have the experience of themselves. But yeah, comment, and subscribe, please. And me and him are out of here.
Like crack in the 80s. Baby, these bitch ain't niggas ain't crazy. Broke ass, that scalp go straight to my baby.